Good morning. I'm going to apologize right now before we even start. I have been forced on a extremely crash diet, and therefore I am not a happy camper. It's better than the alternative, for sure, if I can lose some weight. But let me just say, cottage cheese laced with Thousand Island seasoning packs is the highlight of my day today. With red and orange and yellow pepper, green bell pepper slices, and celery. Why am I here? Oh yeah, okay. All right, I've already exercised. Thank you very much. Ugh. And gone to the grocery store. All right, so we are doing this page in our self-imposed prompt list. And I hope there aren't too many more of these things. Okay, that one's okay. That one's slightly okay. Oh, Lordy. I might have to skip the mushroom section. Can we just let's just skip the mushroom section and go straight to here. Where is this? A synagogue in Israel's Galilee included a woman's face and a dedication in Hebrew. 5th century synagogue. The scene next to it may show the high priest of Jerusalem meeting with Alexander the Great. Holy mackerel. That's a lot less problematic. Because all I could see were certain body parts and it was like not happening. Okay, this is page 44 or 43. Oh, 52. So we skipped a couple. I'm changing it up. I think we're skipping 3 or 4. Oh, we're skipping quite a few, actually. We might be skipping 4. We're on page 52. We'll have to do something else at the end. I don't know. Okay. So, where's my little... I mean, it would be obvious to try to do some of these beautiful stone engraving or mosaics. But I surely don't need green. I can use this. What was that? Paper clip. The mushrooms were just starting to look like things I didn't want to see on camera. And it was like, I'm going to get kicked off of the YouTubes for stupid things like mushrooms. So let's just... They're gorgeous and I was having fun doing them, but... Let's just move on. And let's not talk about it anymore. Okay. All right, so now, page 54 in this book is, I don't know. Oh, we're going to lose our beautiful things, but that's okay. There are other places. We might come across another one. 54. Oh, isn't this appropriate? Stereotypical, but what do you call these hats? Kind of like an old explorer's hat. And then these numbers. So let's do 3208 on our thing somehow. 3208. I'll forget if I don't write it down. Okay, we can handle that easy. Easy peasy. All right. And I started to look back because I've done quite a few pages on Procreate where I've taken, oh my gosh, remind me sometime in the next few days. Oh, my fingernails are terrible. Really terrible. Okay, don't look at them. I have taken slices of a bunch of different journals since the beginning of the year. Mainly those abstract ones that I did of California, and there might be some Christmas postcards in there, or Christmas New Yorker covers in there. But, and I made just like 3/4 of an inch wide strips across a whole piece of paper. It is gorgeous. Sections of a lot of projects. And that's kind of what I was going for in some of this stuff. How I can use the projects in other ways and manipulate them. Open up. Okay. We don't need any of those colors. But we do need... I mean, we could do the wavy lines that are in this border. We could do some of these rocks. We could do it like that. Or we could do like... I don't want the actual faces in here. Oh, here's some... Oh, here's a great looking shape. What is this? It's like an egg with somebody's head in it. With cherubs around it. But we could do some kind of circle formation. Okay, let's do that. Can you see this? I don't know. It's so tiny. Some kind of wavy design like this here. And then these lines in the middle. And then it's some kind of wavy blossom looking thing. Not unlike a mushroom. Anyhow, let's try that. And I think I'm going to do I'm going to go ahead and put my pages together. I haven't done it yet, but I'm over the nervousness of a lumpy left. Okay, so now I think I might use this as a background. Yeah. Okay. I was getting really nervous about this crazy mushrooms. And once I saw it, I couldn't unsee it. You know how some of that goes sometimes? Like, oh, Lord, there it is again. If I think about it, I'll try to remember to put the strip of things, the picture that I did on Procreate, spread, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I need just this at the end of the video. Is this really cool looking? And some of it is stuff that I manipulated on Procreate. I'm trying to cover up these sheets. I can make them narrower, which is really cool. Once I figured out where that blending button was, watch out, here I come. Okay, let's see if I can't make this, yeah, make this a little narrower. Okay, there we go. Okay, and I have to say, in going back and trying to manipulate some of these pages already in Procreate, this yellow border is very problematic. But I'm going with it because I said I was going with it, and I already got rid of one aspect of this project, the mushrooms. So we're going to stick with the yellow. Because it's also a representation of National Geographic, like a yellow border on their magazines. Okay. Now, and this is a close-up of a painting. Oh no, I manipulated a couple different things from my stuff, but I put a canvas on the first layer and then put the other layers on top, more see-through, transparent. And then you can see the weave. I think it was burlap fabric. You can see with the weave of the burlap underneath here, which is okay because it might be a little representation of stone. I wonder if I could take a pencil and just kind of maybe draw some of this very lightly and see where it gets me. Okay, that's the wave. Not unlike a quilt border. You think that's where we got them from? Possibly. And then this is some kind of weird amoeba looking egg / blossom thing. And let's just, I know you can't see that. I'm sorry. I don't even know if I'm going to glue paper on here. I guess I'm angry. I had to go on a diet. I'm violating all my rules today. Hopefully not every day. Oh dear. I would like to not see the pencil marks. I saw somebody on YouTube dipping these in water. I'm like, yes. Just dipping them in water. It's like, I need a little bit more water somewhere. For the shorter ones. Oh dear, my paper's already ripped on the spine. That's okay. I don't think I like that yet at all. This is that art graph from Portugal. I really like these things, but they don't come in a lot of colors, and they're expensive, and they're messy. All right, but they are effective. They are effective. A little bit more water here. I might try to add paper. I'm purposely doing this messy as if we excavated it, right? And there's the colors of the paper down that I already did. Really are cool with all of this. Let's see if we can find some yellow paper to kind of no, not necessarily yellow, but earth tones. Ooh, 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 ooh. What I might do, like I could put some of that here. There's actually some sparkle in here from one of the paints, but this is all done on a jelly plate, just on white copy paper. I think I might try to make this shape, that inside shape, which is kind of like a very balloonish looking cross, if that makes any sense. Kind of like that shape. Oh, I like that. I like that. May not need that. I don't know. I don't know. Let's put this down. I'm forgetting to talk. I must be having more fun. I'm not nearly as nervous about the shapes that are forming. Either that or I'm on a sugar spiral because I have none in my system. All right, this I think I might turn into smaller pieces and put, yeah, around and add stuff to it. Maybe just 2. Because we'll have 1, 2, 3. And we still have to put the numbers on here. Which I might just do partial numbers because as if it were being excavated and they only found parts of them. Some of them are broken. I'm just kind of trying to blend this in a little bit so it's not like sitting on top. I'm doing this very messily on purpose, which works to my advantage of my skill level. I heard the owl this morning. We saw a bunch of deer on the way to the grocery store. I didn't see it. My husband did. He goes, oh, there's about 10 deer right there. I'm like, what? I didn't even see him. He goes, you passed them. Okay, I think I'm going to kind of like bring some of this color in on our stones. Oh, see, I already like this much better. Now, 3208. I wonder if we could do it in like a peach color. Will that show up on here? Not really. A little bit. Don't get it wet. Okay. Could we start off? Does National Geographic put stuff in their titles sometimes on their covers? Go into the yellow border? They really don't, do they? Could I be a rogue National Geographic editor and be the first one to go into the cover? Just a little bit. 3. I don't want. I want part of it on here. 3, 2, 0, and have 8 over here. Because one of their numbers was not in line with the others. 54. Yeah, 3208. Okay, that's good. All right, I'm going to get these. No, I don't want them wet. 3. Now, in order for you to see them a little bit. Oh dear. Oh, I've never used them both dry on top of each other. Stabilos and Neo Color 2s. Interesting. Just enough that you can barely see it, but it's there. Love that. Make them a little bit tarnished. Oh, so much more enjoyment than being nervous about mushrooms showing up on the internet. Love that. Love that. Thank you, whoever you are. The High Priestess of Jerusalem and Alexander the Great. We went to someplace in Israel where there were tombs of Alexander the Great, artifacts of Alexander the Great. Oh, I love that. And that doesn't look weird with the yellow border just because of the color combo, but anyhow, which we might have a lot more of depending on what this article is about. Okay, let's see what we can come up with. What's tomorrow's? Oh, a tiger or something. a lion's mane. The mosaic artist who created this panel had likely never seen such a creature, but was reproducing a popular decorative pattern. We're reproducing also. Inspired by. Let's put these down. Let's see what page this is. 56. All right, you did. Oh, it says 55. Oh, this is supposed to be it. Okay, we can do that. We can do 55, but I need to move my marker. Because there's a girl, two girls working on an archaeology site. This is kind of problematic also because it's in Israel, up by the Sea of Galilee, which I spent a week there. But they've got like cargo pants and dark tank tops, and boots on, so you can have like these squiggly dark lines. They're dark hair, dark buckets, dark tint over them, peachy color limestoney rock, whatever kind of rock that is. Okay, we can do that. I'm gonna check this off so I know where I was. What's 55 over here? Oh, that's the other half of that 3208. Maybe we just do a, although we could line it with brown paper on the side. Oh, there's rattlesnake grass. That is so weird. I was thinking of rattlesnake grass this morning. I don't know if that's what it's called. It was called that in California. It's a wildflower type thing, but it has little tiny bulbous, whatever you want to call these, little tiny things that look like rattlesnake tails. And we would pick it and dry it as kids, and my mom would have it in vases and stuff around the house. Not unlike this picture. And we called it rattlesnake grass. And I thought I saw something that looked like, my husband and I just walked around the block. I was like, that looks just like rattlesnake grass. That is wild. Wild. Okay, it's meant to be. We are going to do this. I'm going to stick this in here as a bookmark. Okay. What's down the road? 57. Just want to see. Oh, another three picture thing. With staples. We could do that. I can hear my dog out in the ivy. Somebody out in the ivy. Okay, 57. Okay, so that's this. What is this article about? Surprising scenes in stone. Recently completed excavations of a Roman-era synagogue revealed elaborate mosaics and upend long-held beliefs about ancient Jewish life. I don't know what I hear. Anyhow, okay, interesting. University. A professor of early Judaism at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. And National Geographic Explorer. We're National Geographic Explorers. Ooh. We're not going to do any of the religious stuff. We are just going to go by the scenes and not dissect them. Ooh. What is my husband doing out there? Oh, it's the man 2 doors over. He's got a weed eater going. Oh dear. What are these? Bugs. Bugs on the move. This is coming down the road. This may not have been the best National Geographic to pick. I think I only have 2 in that article. Or 3. 3. Okay. This is like trash around the world. Global hand-me-downs. Okay. We shall return tomorrow. And more mosaics. I wasn't too grumpy, was I? I don't think so. I think I'm a delight. Oh, let me drink some water. No coffee, no frappuccinos. Water. We went to the grocery store this morning and I'm like, oh, because all the good for you food is expensive. More expensive than the trash food. Especially right now. I told my husband, I said, we're going to have to mortgage the house to buy groceries today. And he goes, it's better than buying insulin. I'm like, yes, it is. You got a point there, bud. Okay. I need to go edit. And I might sew. It's very cold. It was 37 on the way to the grocery store. It's weird. Oh! Earthquake in New York. Woohoo! Let's end on that. See you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. As always, bye.